right, the celebration continues all across the state of Alabama, here in South Florida, and it's just been a really good night for Alabama fans, a good season, a good several seasons.
It's incredible. We've talked a little bit about it, and you're enjoying it as a fan and as somebody that covers the team, but you're already, I think, honestly, thinking, can they do it again next year? I mean, I'm serious.
We don't have the 24 hours that we can celebrate.
Well, I mean, in a good way, because so many programs strive to get to this point, and when they get there, the feeling is, well, we accomplished it, we did it, you know, and you don't hear from them again for a while. I think with what Nick Saban has built, you know, enjoy it tonight, but I do think immediately his wheels start turning about how can you come back and win another one next year? How can you come back and make the process even better? And not to take anything away from what happened tonight, but as I said earlier, Alabama's probably going to be ranked in the top 3 teams in the country in the preseason next year. Right back in position to do it again. And that's the type of consistency and performance that he talks about, to the point that when you win a championship, it is almost becoming so common now that you just start immediately thinking about the next one.
And he said tonight that he maybe didn't seem happy. He says, I promise you I'm happy, even though I may not seem like it.
He said, quote, I'm happy as the place where you go when you don't do well. We won't say the word, but you can probably figure it out.
The hot place.
Yeah, he's happy as that, you know, in a positive way. So.
Said only as Nick Saban could, I guess.
Yeah, he can say it. I won't say it, but he can say it.
But, you know, we were standing very close to him, Gary and I were, when he was in that moment after the game, and I could tell you could see it all over his
joy.
face.
And of course, you know Miss Terri pretty well. You and Terri both do, and she was up there on stage just beaming like a beauty pageant winner. I mean, her smile was so wide, and of course the Chancellor Dr. Witt was up there, Athletics Director Mal Moore. It really is not just about the team and Nick Saban, but the type of program that he's built. It's about the fans. It's about the administration. It's about the university. It's just brought so much. You know, you hate to make football bigger than it is, because it is just a game. But for this university, I think we all agree, it's brought incredible recognition, has helped get students in school at Alabama, has been used as a recruiting tool, and as something that's brought great recognition to Alabama in other areas as well.
Well, we learned that this week in meeting with the alumni, Alabama alumni active in the chapters down here, and they talked about how this puts that positive attention, and that there are students from, this feels like a long way from home, but looking at the University of Alabama, for the other good things that are certainly there, and but positive attention is never a bad thing.
And I don't have the figures in front of me, but playing in this game one time is worth multi-millions of dollars worth of publicity if you had to buy that kind of publicity. To do it 3 times in 4 years and win it every time, you can't spend that kind of money to bring that type of recognition to the University of Alabama. It's unbelievable.
And speaking of recognition, a lot of people that we would like to recognize tonight, because for us to come into your home and to bring you this coverage that we bring you, not just on National Championship night, but throughout the entire season, it takes a large team of individuals, most of whom you do not see out here with the light shining on them. There's people back behind the cameras here. There's hard-working folks there in our control room in Tuscaloosa, and we want to just extend our deep appreciation to all the individuals that make this possible.
Yeah, Lynn, all the folks back at the station, but with our crew here, our 8-person crew, I think you've seen everybody at one time or another. Bradley, Travis, Todd, Daniel, but you have not seen Wyatt Carruthers. And
where is Wyatt Carruthers?
He's doing what he always is doing.
He's loading up the trailer.
He's working right now. Come on out here for a second, Wyatt.
We should bring out Wyatt.
He's sweating, because everybody's worked hard, but Wyatt has.
He's dripping.
I mean, it's unbelievable the effort that he's put in.
I wanted you to make a score prediction earlier, but we couldn't leave the camera unmanned.
I was too nervous. I couldn't do that.
Come on out. Y'all come on out.
Yeah, we might as well bring everybody out.
Might as well.
I think Todd's still in the locker room getting interviewed.
Todd's still back there shooting, but
this is pretty much.
We're missing.
I'm still on the phone with the studio.
Missing Bradley.
And Bradley's somewhere. I think Bradley's probably found the buffet again.
And this right here represents our crew back home, because they're on the phone with us.
This is us. So we're talking to you and looking at you, but
just everybody. And you mentioned all the crew back home. Special recognition for our interim general manager Elizabeth Brock for letting us come.
Exactly.
and bring all 8 people that we wanted to.
Yeah, and every single person who has a small, well, there are no small roles in this. So it's something that we extend our deepest appreciation to, and it really is an honor to do this and to be in your home and have this opportunity.
Our sales manager, Angie Hughes, for selling advertising to pay for it.
You gotta have that.
Vicki Richardson in traffic, all the master control people, our directors, Jonathan and Jen, and of course Wyatt's here with us.
Our producers, Janie, Danny, all the folks. There's way too many to name because we're going to leave somebody out, but all of our extended family there at the University of Alabama, because we are Alabama's home team. You know, we're owned by the University of Alabama, and when you're traveling on the road to 15, we're right there with you because our hearts are in this as well, and we're so glad that you have us in your homes every night and that you're with Alabama's home team. We hear from a lot of our folks at home, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to sign off and let you enjoy this 15th National Championship on behalf of our crew here in South Florida, our outstanding crew in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You have a great night celebrating number 15, and roll Tide!
Thank you.